A really nice technique for helping dogs in the moment is circular chest rubs. I'm not going to do this technique with dogs with handling issues. I might be able to do this depending on if those handling issues are super contextual to certain places and spaces. In general, I'm going to err to the side of caution, and I'm not going to do this with a dog who I just don't know enough about. We are trying to make it pretty uninvasive though. So what is a chest circle? I'm going to take the tips of my fingers. I'm making my hand into a little bit of a claw. I apply them to the chest, and I'm going to go really slow. Think about just kind of moving the fur. You might be moving some skin, but you're not doing a deep tissue massage. You can do lighter, you can do harder, you can do bigger circles, you can do smaller circles. I always recommend just paying attention to the dog you're petting. This is essentially petting, so there's nothing super tricky about it, but I want to make sure that I'm getting what I'm looking for. So if I have a dog who is stressed, I want to make sure that they're not so immediately in the vicinity of the stress that the stress is actively happening. So I'm going to give them some space before I do anything like this. Then what I'm looking for is, let me see if my assistant will play the game. My kitty cat. So I'm gonna sit on the couch and do this with her because that puts me in a really nice place. And I'm just gonna reach in, and I'm doing my really slow circles. And she did have a snack, so those lip licks might be snack related, but I'm looking for, that was a really nice one. So that was a nice deep kind of yawn lip lick. That tells me she processed emotions. Now in the case of this dog, me starting to put my hand on her is actually probably what started that to happen, but she can get the benefit of the relaxation. Yes, I'm looking for my repetitive behavior. So often we're seeing lip licks, it might be yawns, it might be deep blinking. Thank you, madam. You wanna see that behavior, and then you'll just stop doing your chest circles. So this can be really helpful at the vet, in social situations, anytime where you think showing up and kind of giving your dog that sensation and that helps them move on. It's a really nice discreet technique.